Hello and welcome. It is Neil and Poppy again, and we are going to be telling you our top tips on how to make an alcohol-free hamper.
Yes, we're looking at alcohol-free hampers in the UK and in Ireland and Europe and whatever, and it's a very, very big market. Research is showing people just switching off from alcohol. So the traditional idea of putting together a bottle of wine into a hamper and whatever, we've never really perpetuated that approach. So if you're putting together hampers at around your hometown and whatever, it's not a big surprise to not have a bottle of wine into it.
If you don't want your budget to be predominantly taken up by alcohol, then these are our tips of how to make it more food orientated and to get the best products into your hamper.
Okay, so as per usual, we're splitting our products into two things. We're splitting our products into the products that we're going to open up to.
Okay.
And then we're putting the rest of the products.
Okay, so this is going to be our top layer.
This is our top layer.
Okay.
And we're obviously thinking to ourselves, we would prefer the more expensive aspects, the single estate chocolates, the organic biscuits to be prominent. These fruit jellies are expensive, but it doesn't have to be the case, you know. It's just that it helps it really. Sometimes I'll put the more expensive products at the bottom, particularly if they're breakable. Okay,
so first step, put in some straw, create that protective layer, because we do have quite a few jars in this basket.
So that's a very simple way of arranging the products on here. Notice the way that although the tea is expensive, you don't want to place it up on there. It sort of like disrupts the sort of the general vibe feel. Yeah,
so we have got a bit of a color scheme going on here. If you are doing this yourself, you're running around finding these products, do have that, you know, in your mind that to have outstanding presentation, there must be some kind of consistency and coordination between the products. We obviously have a bit of an advantage because we have so many to choose from, but it is possible if you're finding these products yourself to make it look just as good as ours.
So what that allows you to now do is allows you, as you can see, to keep all of the breakable glass jars separated. We also like to keep these things elevated. We like to keep them straight up rather than on their side. It stops any leakages or whatever. Now obviously you can't do anything about if the box is delivered on the side, but you're trying your best. I find that humans generally try to keep the things upright.
Yeah, and as well, that's another reason why keeping it elevated and flush against the lid keeps it nice and secure during travel, whether you're hand delivering it and go over a bump in the car or you're sending it in the post. Finish off here.
And this is how it would be wrapped?
Yeah, so I've gone for purple again. We use the purple straw and it kind of ties in with some of those packaging. So, well,
it's just a nice professional type of theme really, isn't it? Whereby you bring the colour of the ribbon through into your wrap, and that gives it that, it's the small little touches, I think, which make it stand out as being professionally put together rather than randomly thrown together with cheap packaging. It's why we use our own suppliers' packaging, because that has to be the best representation of their product. It's not for us to put their product in and try to make everything match in a color code. We prefer to sort of apply that geometrical puzzle ourselves so that you, whenever you receive it, you can say, oh, that's from that company, that's from this company. It's a much more interesting story, I think.
Yeah. So that is our finished look there. So if you are looking to create an alcohol-free hamper, that is some of our top tips. And if you've enjoyed this video and want to maybe are sending an alcohol-free hamper for a different occasion, do check out our other videos.